I'm here with a good friend of mine. I'd like to say good friend and colleague.
Yes.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the people?
Hi, I'm Ailish Scott. I'm the CEO of the Arkwright Society here at Cromford Mills in Derbyshire.
Yes. And I'm Terry Eckersley. I'm the Chief Executive of River Network Charity. And we're based with you.
Yes, you're one of our very good tenants here.
And do you know what I think as well, and I thought about this pre-interview, that not a lot's really said about the community and business side and business incubation side that helps people like us that then help the community.
Yes.
That's not often mentioned a lot.
No, I mean, Cromford Mills it's an internationally recognised heritage site. It was developed by Sir Richard Arkwright in 1771, and it's the world's first successful cotton spinning mill. But of course, today you're right. It's about people and it's about innovation. We have over 37 business tenants. We do a lot of community projects. We're an education and conservation charity, and as I say, it's a fabulous collection of heritage buildings, and first and foremost we're here to conserve them, find new uses, but it is about people. Exactly.
And we're going to talk a little more about how people can get involved and get a greater understanding. There's some amazing events coming up.
Yes.
But just tell us a little bit about yourself first and how you arrived here.
So I love history. And I always have done, right from when I was very small. Spent a lot of time going over to Ireland, seeing all the castles and the monasteries, and just really interested in the past and how it influences today. So I actually studied history of art at university because I love art.
Great.
As well.
That's good.
And then I ended up working at the local council, but then more latterly for Historic England, who are the government statutory advisor on heritage. Fantastic organisation to work for. Yes. And then a couple of years ago, foolishly or unfoolishly, the job came up at Cromford, and I thought, well, I wonder what it's like to work at a heritage site, real hands-on. So I took the job back in August 2022. I have to say, I've never looked back. I am incredibly busy, but and it is a real challenge. It's a big site to look after. We've got lots of plans and opportunities for the place, and the people, the volunteers, the staff, the tenants are fantastic. But it's not an easy job. There's
it comes with
always
its challenges, especially
a lot
when
to
you're
do.
Pioneering. And it's got to be funded.
Yes.
And so you've got to balance everything out. And there's been significant change here since you've been here.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. You've done a great job.
Oh, thank you.
And I've seen a couple of the guys who led it before, both Simons. You had to be a Simon to work here before.
Yes, you did.
Joking,
yeah.
There's just one now on the desk who does a great job. But I've seen them both in the respective roles over at Rotherham,
Yes.
And over at Buxton, and they're both doing great as well. So, but it's been great to see the pioneering change that you brought.
Yes, I mean, sometimes with every job, you need then a fresh pair of eyes. I feel we're going into our next stage of regeneration. Can't do it on my own. I've got a wonderful staff and volunteers and members and trustees, and we've got scaffolding on site. We've got repair works that are being funded by Historic England and the Pilgrim Trust. We've got various initiatives that are being supported by the lottery, because the reality for many charities and heritage charities like ours, we have no core funding. So it's, on one hand we can secure funding for capital works like repairs, but the day-to-day costs, I mean, it costs about £4,500 a day to keep the doors open.
Yes.
I want to make sure that my staff are still here and able to do the job that they want to do, but it is challenging, and as with many charities, we were hit with the electricity costs, the rising inflation, cost of living, all of that, and a site that needs a lot of care and attention now, so it feels that we're on the cusp of a lot of challenges, but also, things are moving. Things feel like they're starting to change. Yeah.
That's great. So let's talk a little bit about this event that's coming up then.
Yes.
It's a fundraising evening. I'm just going to do this, then we can zoom in on it as well. There you go. It's a fundraising evening. I mean, it says everything on the tin, really. There's live music, surprising places with a trio of musicians.
Yes, that's Sinfonia Viva.
Great. Behind the scenes experiences auction.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes.
Especially with, I've seen, if you're an Oasis fan who are touring,
oh
got back
yes,
together.
I am.
If
yes.
you're a Liam or Noel Gallagher, just get a ticket, right? Just
Yeah.
come along.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
Liam, I always thought, because Noel's a songwriter, and Liam, you always thought, oh, attitude, who does he think he is and all this. But when you look beyond it, he's just really having a laugh. He's a typical Manchester scallywag, which I am.
Right,
But
okay, so you can say
redeemed,
that.
But
yes.
redeemed. So he's like, and
Yeah.
I saw him interviewed, and he's like, well, people take the mickey out of me, so I take the mickey out of them. I'm just having a laugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like this persona, you know, because you think arrogant, you know, sticking two fingers up, typical rock and roll, whatever. But he's quite like a stand-up comedian. He's quite funny. But anyway, I think one of their album covers was it. What's the story? Morning Glory.
The Cromford
train station.
Yeah.
You can actually win a stay there.
You can.
I want to win that.
Yes, yes. So that's one of the auction prizes. You can stay at the station for a couple of nights, I think, and then you can recreate the video with the props and all that sort of stuff.
The album cover.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'd love to.
And the video if you want to.
I should win that.
Yes. Yeah, well, you have to bid, and of course, all the proceeds from all the auction prizes, things that you couldn't normally get, will go towards continuing the charitable work. So, I mean, I feel it's a win-win. Really.
It's win-win.
It is. And I've got my Oasis ticket, so I've invested in that. So come on.
How many hours was you on the internet for?
Oh, don't. Yeah,
anyway,
don't.
But listen, and we've also got a famous celebrity auction.
Yes, we have Bamfords, so it's James. Yeah, so that's entertainment in itself. Apparently,
I've
fantastic.
met him. He's a friend of mine, and he does selfies with you.
Does he?
You could have done paid selfies with him. That's another fundraiser.
Oh well, maybe we'll do
Come
that.
on,
Good.
Come on, you get one of those Instagram things,
right?
With your angle underneath, and you just get in it, and it's like a booth. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That'd be good.
Yeah, so we just want people to come and buy their tickets. As I say, all of the proceeds go to the charity. It's going to be a fantastic, fun night. There's food, there's drink, there's the auction.
What food
you can get your Christmas.
Because it says buffet bowl. That threw me.
So it's a hot.
It's not like a cheap sausage roll.
It is not.
Tesco quiche.
No, it isn't. No,
I didn't think it would.
No,
be. What is it?
It's gorgeous. So it's food. Apparently, this is very on trend at the moment. So it's hot food, but it's in a bowl so that you can hold it. Yeah. We are talking about a November evening, but it's something a little bit different. And there'll be music. As I say, there'll be the auction. There's even a raffle. As well, and I think it's just if you bring your friends, your family, it's good company. Cromford Mills is a very special place. It's a lovely atmosphere. It'll be lit up, so it's well worth.
And there's not many places you can go to with the Who's Who of the Chain Gang Zoo and the Community Zoo. There's not many places you can go in Derbyshire that do events like this. There just isn't.
Yeah.
We did a big one at Buxton Crescent, if you remember, coming out of lockdown. Awards evening. Can you see on there, look?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And we packed the place, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great night. So get a ticket, and you can get a ticket via the link that is posted below. Very, very easy. And if you go to, what's your website? It's
www.cromfordmills.org.uk. .co.uk. I'm just looking at my colleague. Yes, co.uk.
And you can get a ticket there, but we are posting the link directly below, so you can buy a ticket to come along. And if you want to donate an experience,
as
a gift, if you want to donate anything, I've just donated 3 limited edition prints by a local author, community leader, and artist, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
And they're absolutely amazing. Wait till you see them.
Yeah.
And they're by me. I'm teasing. But I did it in Surrey and I did 3 paintings, and 3 high-powered local ladies bought the paintings.
Fantastic.
Individually,
really
I don't
good.
know why.
Yeah.
So high-powered ladies like my artwork.
Yes. I mean, you know, just come along. I mean, we want people to enjoy themselves and then talk about the mills, you know,
Yeah, catch the vision,
get
catch
joined
the
in.
heart,
Yeah.
what's behind it, and become friends of
Yeah.
the mills. You know, you'll see what goes on here. So much goes on here. We love it because we're based there, but it's great for incubation businesses or charities
right.
to start small. You can start in a small office and then get bigger,
Yeah.
and you've got examples of that as well, haven't you?
We
and
have.
I think that's great with the entrepreneurial spirit of Arkwright, Smedley, all these Christian philanthropists that really help shape the nation and the nations of the world in a positive
That's
way.
right. And there's some really important stories to tell about the history of the place, about the international impacts. And of course, today we have a turbine that's been installed, a water wheel, which is great to see, but it's also generating electricity for the site. So there's some really important sustainability messages that we're promoting.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Is there anything else we need to cover?
I think we've covered a lot.
Have we covered a lot
there?
Yes.
Just come along, get your ticket, engage,
and you know a
come
good
and
thing
see
to
us.
do? Get a ticket for somebody else and bring them.
That's
or
a
bring
idea.
your team. This is a good thing. Bring your team, bring your family, and come along. And it's also a great, out of this comes great networking. You're going to meet some great local business people and leaders and great people. Meet new friends. I like saying new faces, spaces, and places.
Yeah.
If not, you're just living in a rut and your life's cold boring.
Yeah. Oh, it is never dull here. This is an exciting place. Yeah. My day is never the same. Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Anyway, buy your tickets. Get involved. Come along. It's going to be a great event. I'll just do a zoom in for this again so you can see it. There's the flyer. That's online. You can find it, but just click on the link below and get your tickets straight away. That's what we did, Jill and I, didn't we?
You did.
As soon as you sent me the
one
link,
of the first.
I did it straight away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you say, "Oh, I'll do it again. And you know."
Yeah, just do it. And if I could just take the opportunity to thank everyone that's supported us up to this point. You know, this is a long journey that we're going on. As I say, we can't do it on our own. And thank you to everyone that's continuing to support us.
Great. Well, thanks for all you do for the local community. Sure. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye.